Welcome back, everybody, to this section, dictionaries. Dictionaries are very important because usually we need multiple properties to describe some objects. So the best example for that is actually, the best structure of Python is dictionary. So dictionaries. Why we call it dictionary? Because we express it with key value. So for instance, what this structure, for instance, if we say in Finnish, kissa, maybe that's the English relative, it's going to be, the English part, cat, right? And then if we say kirja, maybe, and it's going to be a book. So as you can see, there's some kind of dictionary kind of structure, the key, the value, the key, the value. And maybe if we go further, if we say talo, and maybe there's a house for that. So we can actually change this to, let's make it to a proper, I think I forgot. So this is our dictionary, and we can put this inside here, and this is our first dictionary, as you can see. Yeah, kissa and cat, kirja for book, and talo for house. And this is maybe user. If we are talking about user, but before that, how do we declare an empty dictionary? An empty dict or dictionary, this is how we do it, actually like this. Or like this, dict, like this. But empty dictionary, like this. Both are okay. Now let me show you another example again, user. Okay, for user, maybe first name, the key and the value is me. Oh yeah, so the last name, and I may just put my name and maybe age. What's the person age? Who knows the age of this person, guys? If you have been in the book or in the 30 days of Python or whatever, you remember? No one knows. Okay, 150. Okay, then maybe country or city. Country, Finland, and maybe a city. We can say Helsinki. And skills. As you can see now, we are using different data types. For first name, it's string. String for age, I used a number. How about skills? What kind of data structure or data type are you expecting for skills?
List.
Yeah, list. So we may say Python and maybe NumPy and NumPy and pandas and so on. Okay, is this person is married? Is married? Okay, yeah, he's married person, true. Yes, so as you can see now, we have almost all the data types. Yeah. Maybe if we have some other properties that we want to, we can express it with different data types. But for the time being, maybe address again. Okay, what's the address of this person? Let's be specific. Okay, I can create another dictionary inside it. Street name, street name of the person. Maybe he is in a space, street. Yes, and maybe the code, the zip code, maybe you can say 0 to 770 or something like that. And then again, subcity or city, maybe you can say ESPO or whatsoever. So as you can see now, we have created another sub dictionary. So this is the key and this is the value. Yeah, great. How do we access the value? We can access the value, for instance, user, and then first name. You can access it like this. Print like this. And then if you try to print this out, as you can see, I have printed it out. How about user last name? And of course, I should get the last name. Oh, great. But print user, and if I try nationality, and most probably, oh yeah, because do we have nationality key in this? Do we have nationality? We don't have.
No.
So since we don't have, I didn't find it, and it says key error. So I have to use, there is another better way to extract actually. I can use this method, get, and then if I pass this as in a, if I have the value, now for instance, I can start, this give me none. Have you seen none? But how about if I try to get the address of this person? If I try to get the address of this person, I should get this dictionary. Oh, yeah, as you can see. And from the address, how about if I'm interested to get some of the zip code, maybe zip code. Yep. So you can use either this structure or the gate. But gate, if you don't have that key, the value is going to be none. But if you use this structure of extraction, if the key is not found, it raises an error. It's error already. How about if I want to add some values to these skills? You can say, for instance, user and then skills. And then if you just append there, append some skill, for instance, machine learning. And then try to print user, and then again, skills. The skills has to be updated by one item. As you can see now, it has machine learning. Yeah, so far what we learned actually is how to access. How about how do we how do we add a new item, a new properties or key? So we can say user, and for instance, this user, if he doesn't have pointers so far, let's create point, and the point he has actually maybe 25 points. And now let's print user. If you print the user, we should have this new property. And as you can see, did I tell you that the pprint is so smart? Now let's print from pprint import pprint, and that allow us to print it in a beautiful way. Yes. Yeah, it's beautiful, right? So as you can see, a point key has been created. Yeah, so we can create also new properties or keys on the fly after we created the dictionary. Yeah. Okay, I think it's better to also check what we have here in the notes, yeah, I didn't talk about the links. If you check print.links of the dictionary, for instance, the user, I am expecting this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm expecting 8, but actually it should be 9 maybe. 9 because we have created additional properties over here. Yeah, great. And accessing dictionary items, we have seen in different ways. And adding items to the dictionary, we have also seen that. And modifying items in a dictionary. Yes, modifying, we didn't learn how to modify. Yeah. For instance, do you think the age of this person is right? Do you think? Doesn't, right? Do you accept this age already? Oh, you must be very innocent then. Okay, then let's go. Let's because I don't think that this person can live this amount of years. So it could be a typo or whatsoever. Then let's modify it. We can say user and then age. Then we can write maybe I think this person could be 105 or something. Yeah, at least this is more plausible than this age, right? So let's print it. Print. P-print is nice. P-print, not age, actually it's better. Just print the whole user dictionary and we can see it at the bottom. As you can see now, this person's age is a bit lower than before. So we managed to modify. So we can modify the values. Checking keys in a dictionary. Yeah, so we can also check if some keys actually are in the dictionary. For instance, let's say print, does this person have nationality in there? In the user, let's check. I think I didn't see any nationality so far, so this should give us false value. Oh yeah, that's false. Okay, and then let's loop through this. For item in the dictionary, that's the user, print, and then item. Actually, the item gives you, it usually when you loop through a dictionary, it just gives you the key value. I mean, the key, only the key. As you can see, keys. Oh yeah, it seems good. Then you can say user, and then you can pass the item. But if this is actually a key, why don't we call it just key? Then it sounds somehow intuitive and it's easy to understand. It becomes a language. Okay, great. As you can see from the user, we pass the key and now I'm getting the value and the key I'm extracting actually. Yeah, as you can see now, the first name is Sabine, the last name is Tai, and his age is actually 105, and country Finland, city Helsinki, and the skills are this, and is he married? Yes, that's true, and the address and the point he has right now. That's great. And removing key and value pairs from a dictionary. If you want to remove the items with a specified key name, for instance, if I don't like the value point, you can say user don't pop, and then you can just use the name point. Was it point or points? Then let's see. Of course, after you do the pop operation, you should print. P-print is much better. Let's do again user and see what we have. Of course, I will not see the point anymore because it has been removed using the pop method. Pop item removes the last item. The pop item also allows you just to remove one item. Let's see, user.pop item, and it just removes one last item. And let's see what is that. As you can see now, what is the last item? According to this structure, the last item is actually the address. And now if you see, the address has been removed, and the point also has been removed at this stage using the pop and the pop item. Great. And delete removes an item with a specified key name. We can also use the delete method like this. Hey, delete the value is key to, and it somehow works as this. So no much difference. Yeah. So for instance, now let me delete my age. My age doesn't seem very important. So delete, and then user, and then the age of this person. Even at the first place, the age is too big, and no one believes this, that it's the proper age of this person. Okay, but it seems like a very oh yeah, so there's no age, so we managed to remove that very big number. Okay, great. Now let's move on to changing dictionary to a list of items. Really? Okay, but the deleting, let's just comment this out. The deleting, especially because we don't want to delete items. And then I can do even the loop now. And let me comment this out for the time being. Now, how can I change it to list? If you say user dot items, this will change it to actually print is good, print again to a list, but the list is actually a bit a different kind of a list. As you can see, where does it start? It starts here, first name, and the first name like this, the first item, it's the tuple, another tuple. So the items change the key value to tuples, list of tuples, and you can actually iterate through this value. For item in list of items, you can print the item, and let's see what we can get. As you can see, tuples now and then. But we can destructure this. So we can say one of the item is key and the other is value. And then actually we can say the key and the value. Let's print this out again. Yeah, as you can see, first name and last name and age, and yeah, like that. We achieved also this without using the items method before, but it's another alternative to get a list of items. Clearing dictionary, we can clear everything out using the clear method, and we can also delete everything, use the delete method. Copy is very important. Why is copying very important? So you may say user to, and you can copy user copy. Why? Because dictionary is a mutable data type. When I'm saying mutable, modifiable, now and then, guys, if you don't have what I'm talking about, just let me know. So list, set, dictionary are mutables, but tuples are not mutables. What are mutables means? Like it's the corona, you know, corona in 2019, just the COVID-19 came to this planet, and we have one variety of corona, but at some point it started just mutating itself, and now we do have different variety of coronas, right? And it's like mutate. The word mutate comes from, let's say, a biological or a medical word. So the change in genetic makeup. So in programming, when we modify something, when we modify the original, we also call it mutate. So this data type like list, set, and dictionary, they can be modified so easily, but tuples are not. So immutable. And these guys are mutable. They just get mutated or modified. Unmodifiable. So let's reduce the jargon in the mutable and immutable. I think, do we have one word? Yes, so something like that. So copying can save you from mutating the original data. Then I think the last would be some methods. We have these methods, values. If you have the user.keys, if you are interested on the keys, you can just store the keys like this. And now if I print the keys, actually, I will be getting the list of the keys of the dictionary. And as you remember, first name, last name, age, country, city, skills, is married, address, and the point. How about the values? The values also can be extracted using the values method. And now I'm getting actually all the values of the dictionary as in a list. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so you get it like this, all the values. Great. I think now we have covered everything you need for Python dictionary. Yeah, go through it. And then, of course, you have to do the exercise. Yeah, let's stop it here.